We are here at New York University, Abu Dhabi, and after listening to three great speakers in the health tech industry, we decided to ask a handful of more questions which are 100% mad. So we're here with Dr. Dipesh. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure being here.
Thanks. And I would like to know, what is your story? Please share your story with us.
Sure. So I was born in Malaysia. I grew up in UK. So pretty much half my life in UK. Then I stayed on when my parents went back to Malaysia. I stayed on in boarding school in the UK. And while at school, I got interested in sciences.
Okay.
And it was actually particularly a visit to university near Rugby, in Warwick University, where we went to a science department. And that's what made me realize that I wanted to go into science and not medicine. Because I come from a family of, as I said, medics and scientists.
Okay.
But I like the idea of actually having a puzzle and trying to figure out, what the puzzle is.
Okay.
So,
and what happened after that? How did the journey continue?
so I applied, after in the UK after A levels. I got into university and I studied molecular physiology, biology.
Okay.
With an idea of getting into general sort of biological research. I didn't quite know if I was going to go into neuroscience, immunology.
Okay.
But then I had a wonderful, like a lot of people, we had a wonderful molecular physiology teacher that got me really interested in neuroscience. And then part of it was hopefully I got across here is that the big unknown in neuroscience. We still know, the more I learn, the more I realize how little I know.
Okay.
So there's a huge unexplored area in neuroscience right now. And the fact that you have brain tissue, which does essentially the same thing as the tissues in your arm, but with one is you, your consciousness, your whole idea of you, and the other is just, it's tissue that's just part of your skin or your heart muscle.
Okay.
That got me really interested.
And what kind of project are you currently working on?
So now, my lab that we're just setting up right now, we're interested in understanding how neurons in the brain regulate behaviors, particularly behaviors such as depression. So we're trying to understand changes in the brain that lead to the pathophysiology, such as depression. And the idea is we're trying to tease out what's happening in order to hopefully develop future therapeutics. This will be in collaboration with clinicians in the future. But first, there's a lot more research to be done to try and understand what's happening.
Oh, that's great. How big is your team?
Right now, we just have, I just had someone else who wants to join. So I have two postdocs. Louis, he was the first guy to join the group. He's an MD, PhD from China. He's a friend that I know through New York.
Okay.
It's all like interconnected. My old boss in New York was his old director's boss. So Louis just joined about a year ago. He's an MD and he's an anesthesiologist. We're interested in neuroscience and animal research. Basma, she did a PhD in NYU New York, and both of them, and she does wonderful work she's done wonderful work in brain recordings in whole animals.
Okay.
So both of them have been helping me put together. Actually, they've been doing all the work, putting the lab together. But absolutely, but it's been great. They have very good dynamics. They both complement each other. Both very smart. They're very precise and think deeply about questions. And importantly, they have good hands in terms of being in the lab. You need to be able to put your thoughts into practice.
Okay.
And they have different personalities, but they work very well together. And as a team, we work very well. And I have some undergraduates who are volunteering and just getting to learn how to do stuff in the lab. So that's the thing.
What's the biggest challenge that you face at the moment?
It's very interesting. Well, I don't know if there's a challenge trying to get animals into lab, but that's actually part of it is just getting the animal facility ready, which has just been approved, and just getting our experiments up and running. To do that, we need to bring animals. So finally, everything is in place so we can order our animals. So we're getting animals for here that we want to continue the sleep deprivation research. That's been the major problem. I mean, that's like a logistical problem.
Okay.
But
so logistical, not ethical, because that would.
No. Was that your next ethical? I mean, we under the U.S. regulation, so we have this ICOOP protocol. So it's a federal regulation, and the paperwork that we have to do for that and justification we have to do that is enormous.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of checks and balances. And of course, there are issues with animal research, and I can understand people may have an issue. This is why I like doing things like this. Well, I'm beginning to do things like this, is to explain to people why we're doing it. So it's not like us sitting in some ivory tower and people think that all we do is just pontificate and decide to just, test animals.
Okay.
So.
As you know, we are 100% MAD. MAD stands for
Hmm.
making a difference. You just
Cool.
started that topic. How exactly do you make a difference?
So I hope the difference I can make is to try and really open up this avenue of research in understanding the pathophysiology in the brain that leads to depression. The understanding is there are some people working on it. It's a group effort. I mean, my team, but then other people doing it. We read about their work. But the idea is, and this is why I got into science, it's a puzzle, it's a question, and ultimately developing something that will benefit, I know it's a bit cheesy, but humanity, having more of an impact. This is why I thought I like research that has more of a global impact if things go well than being a medical doctor where, okay, of course you help people, it's important, but I wanted something that had that effect.
Okay.
That was, yeah.
That's
So,
beautiful. That's visionary. It's not cheesy.
oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, one last question. What is that one key takeaway that you want to share with our audience today? What is that sentence, that knowledge that they should take from you?
That we actually know very little still, and this is about the brain, and there's still a big need to try and understand and develop. Funding bodies, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
if you want to support any of our research in neuroscience, not just mine.
Yeah.
No, but the main thing, jokes aside, is that there's still a lot of work needs to be done. We
Okay.
need talented people to think. If you're young people, especially interested in science, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do, right? And you can make a difference. Going back to making a difference.
Great.
This is to me the main take-home message, and we still there's a lot of work to be done. So
That
yeah.
sounds exciting, as you said, like another riddle to solve, another puzzle
Absolutely,
case to discover.
absolutely. That's what's cool about
Wonderful.
it. So,
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
thank you very
And
much.
let's